Hello Libras, welcome to your love reading for December 2019. Keep in mind this is a general reading. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Send me an email and we can set that up. Otherwise, let's get to your reading. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for Libras for love, December 2019. What do you see? What do they need to know to reach their higher ground, become closer to the universe and closer to the divine? Any messages that you have would be greatly appreciated. Libra Suns, love, December 2019. What do you see? What do they need to know for their greater good for December? Did I already say that? 2019. I don't know. I get like trance-like and I forget what I say. Okay, so Holy Spirit angels, can you please show me the love influences that Libra has passed out of prior to? We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Now, keep in mind that I'm leaving a link below, a Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling, whether it's a crush, current ex, soon to be ex, or who is in this reading, which is what it usually turns out to be. Okay, can you please show me love energies, December 2019 for Libras? Love energies for December, you have the Three of Wands in reversed. Alrighty, and be sure to put up your 2020 Sun Moon requests, reading requests. I'm doing them by request in the comments. Check out your 2019 Sun Moon readings that are in my playlists. Ask me a question on Instago. Check me out on Facebook. Check me out on Insta. Like, share, subscribe, and please donate in a Venmo link I left below. Okay, Four of Swords in the upright as you move out of December or forward from this reading, either or, depending on when you see this. So we start off with the Eight of Pentacles. You're kind of in a situation here where there's no point to keep on working at it. No matter how hard you try or how much you keep working at it, nothing seems to happen. It doesn't seem to get where you want it to go. I mean, whether that's trying to get someone or in the current relationship that you're in. And as a result, if you keep on working at something and you're not yielding any results and you aren't getting anywhere, I mean, obviously someone's not going to want to continue to do the work. It's going to be like, why bother? For some of you, prior to December, you're just going through the motions. You're getting through the day-to-day. If it's in a relationship, it's like, okay, well, let me do the least that I have to do just to get to another day or just to stay under one roof or what have you. But I mean, all over, you realize the work at this point is futile, whether it's working towards fixing this or what have you. And some of you, and some of the reason, or one of the reasons why this may not be your story, but sometimes we want the perfect relationship and we keep on striving towards the perfect relationship, which doesn't exist, and working towards the perfect relationship. And that kind of like perfectionism or just kind of having that, that way of thinking is going to set you up for failure within your relationship. Every relationship is work, okay? So, your end point that you want something to get to might be a little bit unrealistic, and working towards it isn't getting to where you want it to. So then, yeah, it can get tedious. It can get a little bit, just getting through the day-to-day. And you guys have a little bit, you have a romantic idealism about you, so don't lie. You do. Okay. Three of Wands in reverse. Things do not seem to be getting better. There's communication problems. There's distance between the two of you. There could be physical distance, so this could be a long distance relationship, or there's just distance where you guys are under the same roof, but you aren't really kind of talking to each other about anything, about how to resolve this, about and the fact that you guys aren't communicating and making this happen is kind of pushing you all further back. Setbacks continue to be more. The hopes of this working out gets pushed further and further back. And again, it just kind of seems like whatever efforts you have are just wasted, okay? Now, here we have the Four of Swords in the upright. Okay, this is where some of you are going to choose to go to relationships counseling, marriage counseling. Some of you are going to choose to go to individual counseling to figure things out. If it's not that, you guys are going to move forward. You're going to decide to take a break from each other. Go to each separate corners. Maybe for some of you it could be a separation, but it's taking a break just so the two of you can have a little bit of rest and recover, figure out, is this what you really want? Is this kind of what you want to continue with? in this relationship? Do you want to keep having it stay at this course? Do you want to go separate ways? What do you want to do? And I think the two of you need to spend time apart from each other in order to kind of come to these conclusions. So, or that's what you're doing at any rate. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here in the upright? Who's this person? What is this energy? Additional messages for the Eight of Pentacles. I'm sorry, in reversed for Libras. Love energies prior to December 2019. Who is this person? What is this energy? Okay, so we have the Six of Swords in reverse. Okay, so prior to, I almost feel like these are thoughts that are going through your head. I mean, things aren't working out. Some of you are actually considering leaving, packing up all your stuff and leaving. You're saying to yourself, I don't really want to leave. I know I'm going to have regrets. I know I'm going to miss this person, but I know that wherever I'm heading to is a better place than where I am now. And if I continue to be where I am right now, it's not going to bode well for me. So those are some of the thoughts. I see the Two of Pentacles here kind of struggling, trying to kind of make this work out. I mean, really working really hard, overworking to a point to try to make this relationship stay afloat or what have you. Some of you could be having the person that you're with is very, you feel like they're unreasonable and they have unreasonable demands and you're constantly working to try to please them, and it's just a little bit too much. And we have the Fool card here saying, you know what, I had to make the decision to either step out singly into the world, or I'm going to have to make the decision to work on this relationship. If I'm going to work on this relationship, there has to be improvement. I can't continue to keep on working something that's not yielding anything at all. So you know that there's decisions you're going to have to be making. I'm sure some of you are cringing at that because you don't want to make those decisions. You all are not the decision type, but things are ruminating in your head prior to December about what you should do. Maybe once you have the thought process, it makes the action a little bit easier. Okay, you have the 5. Okay, so and it's weird. I kind of feel like this is going on in your heads. I don't really feel like you're actually carrying through with this. But the 3 of Wands, we're talking about things are not getting better. They're just getting worse. You guys are connecting less, talking less. So you know that if you leave this relationship, you need to go separate ways, okay? You know that there's going to be a lot of loss. There's going to be a lot of hurt. Some of you aren't really happy about this because you're going to feel like you failed. You failed in some regard to this relationship. But you do know that if you do decide to take this step to do this, if you do get the courage to do this, we have the 3 of Wands here. Now you can explore other opportunities. Now you can explore other people who are more suited for you. And there's a whole world of people out there that's just waiting to be with you and appreciate you. But you know what you have to go through in order to do that. And you're not very excited about that. And I totally get that. I feel like when you bring this up with this person, they have a problem with it. Okay, so if you kind of bring up, hey, you know what, I don't think this is working. Can't you see where we're at? I'd like to date other people. I'm sorry that things didn't work out. I know it really sucks, and I feel like the minute you start talking about this person isn't having it. Okay, I feel like they are, picking at you or telling you it's all your fault or criticizing you for doing it and abandoning them. I feel like they're really making you feel badly, and the way that this person is actually prevents you from leaving or thinking about leaving because it's just too much. I mean, the way they kind of come down on you just makes you feel weak, and then you end up backing down from your decision. Okay. Why is this 4 of Swords here in the upright for Libra Sun? Libra Sun. For Libras, obviously it's Libra Sun. For December 2019, as they move out of December, as they move forward from this reading, the Empress card in reverse. So you're trying to take a break. You're trying to remove yourself from this person so that you can kind of figure things out. Like I said, you might be getting counseling. You might be getting help of some sort. This person isn't leaving you alone. With the Empress card, they're asking you, well, how are you doing? What are you doing? What can I do to make things better? Because I think they know, I mean, either you separated and you left or you told them you needed a break. They're following you. So now they're overly dependent on you. They want to find out what you're doing. What can they do for you? They're all like kind of up in your business and want to know what's going on. And you just want to be happy. You're here with this 9 of Cups. You know that you can be happy. You know that you have happiness within you and the ability to be emotionally fulfilled with what you have and within yourself. The 10th cup would be getting rid of this person. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I do feel like overall you're a pretty happy person. But this person is what's not allowing you to have your 10th cup. And when the Justice card in reverse, this is a card where I feel like well, this is a card of divorce. Okay, this is your card, the card of Justice. That was weird how I said that. But again, you're moving forward. You're going to be hesitant to do this because I feel like this person's really going to kick up their heels. I think it's going to be a very hard separation, a hard divorce, separating from this person. It isn't going to turn out the way you necessarily want it to. The other person's going to make it seem like it's all your fault. They're going to treat you unfairly. They're really going to make it seem like it's all you. Okay. Some people might actually make it so that other people judge you because of how you ended things. Whatever it is, I don't think it's going to be very pleasant. Okay. And I'm sorry you had to deal with this individual, but I guess it is what it is. So if it resonates, consider a personal reading and/or click on the link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling. Otherwise, yeah, I'll let you go. Adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye.